Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pirates offense will go to work first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off play action on first down. Wide open downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got a man, it's Fowler. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Rides the back and leaves it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. The running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Good right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, to put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Nittany Lions offense will go to work for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks. It's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Rush is on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Completes it in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line. It's held. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He makes a catch. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on second down. It's complete. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looking for a man. It's Charles. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pulls it in. It's held. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. To throw, it's Charles. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henderson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Makes the catch. It's Fowler. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Henderson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Bringing the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The decimal meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Got his man on the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ECU. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Nittany Lions line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Charles. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of the drive, read option left.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Pirates are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Charles. He's got him in the flat. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got an open man. Oh, there's an out on the left. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Duke. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Fowler. Oh, a lot of space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's held. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Caught near the sticks. It's Duke. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Pirates will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground with the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They get him down at the 36, it will be a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Charles. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. Really needed to cut into that deficit, but guys, it remains at 3 scores. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
And the Pirates will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's McBride. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Looking to throw on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Looking to throw, it's Charles. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Brings up second down.
The give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Fowler. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Second down.
The give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Pirates have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Duke. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Caught over the middle, it's Duke. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Pirates are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Looking for a man, it's Charles. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
The Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Good timing on the quick out. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Pirates headed quickly to the line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is...
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Hold on.
And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. They bring him down, but a solid pickup would put them in position to pick up a first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. And the beatdown has ensued.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. They're trailing by 10 to Clemson. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the boot, looking for his man. Lofts one high and deep. Makes a catch at the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. Runs through the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Dropping back, it's Charles. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in, it's Fowler. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to get it through the air. The screen, he's got wheels. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Pirates decide to punt it away. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. To the air, it's Charles. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And the Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. He'll pull it down and run. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Pirates have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line, a pickup of 6. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. To the air, it's Charles. Buys a little extra time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And his throw is incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw it. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the offense is coming off the field. They didn't have enough yards to get that first down anyway, but by putting it on the ground, they killed any shot of maintaining this drive, and now their defense has to take over in a sudden change situation.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Wide receiver going in motion. The inside handoff. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his man down the middle. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll sneak it. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield, it's Charles. They're working that left side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. At the 35, he's got room. Turning it on. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quick strike complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.